All right, the Picky Boys box. You'll see that in 2030.
No, you're not seeing any of our boxes. You're not seeing any boxes.
Yo.
You said it.
Hey, yo.
Patreon.
I didn't think it like that.
You said it like that.
Any question where the offering is $1 billion, I will at least consider it.
Danny's sucking it.
Any question.
Danny's sucking
Any
it.
question it. Any question.
Any question.
Any question, I will consider it.
And Martin was just, his audio wasn't even hooked up to my glasses. It was just running the whole time. So, God, the things I heard from Martin every time I went to the bathroom was terrible. Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast, by the way.
Howdy doody.
Howdy doodly. We are doing a Minecraft event today, right after this. Well,
True.
probably like 8 p.m.-ish, more likely. And to join part of our server, right? A whole Minecraft server with all our patrons in there. Patreon.com/PickyBoys. Any tier gets you into the Discord, and in the Discord is where we talk about it. If you like Minecraft, or if you just like hanging out, or you like the extra content, Patreon.com/PickyBoys. We're playing tonight. Get in there. Right after this. Just get in there, message us, and we'll talk about it.
Hell yeah.
It'll be streamed.
What's the event?
Oh,
Or is it top secret?
I don't think it's... Well, I didn't tell... Like, no one knows.
Okay.
Well, if you get in there and look at the big-ass terrain I built, you can kind of figure it out.
Let me put it this way. Should I be prepared to fight?
Oh, yeah, for
Right.
sure. Yeah. Not prepared to kiss. You know what I mean?
To fight people I know?
No.
Or to fight otherworldly
Collect
beings?
Otherworldly beings. And I think that if it's completed, it's going to be hard. If it's completed... And don't worry about just joining and not having stuff. If you just join today, we'll give you, like, armor and stuff. It's more just a community thing. Maybe 7 days of content for Patreon if they win.
If they win.
If
Oh,
they win?
okay. So we're putting our content on the line
Yeah,
here.
we're
Content on the
really,
line.
really, it'll double the value of the month if they
Wait,
win.
so
So
we
there's
have
an
to be
incentive.
rooting.
There's an incentive for these people to join. If you want more content,
Yeah.
you got to come help us battle.
Literally, if you like Minecraft or you just like hanging out or you like more content, you join, you help. If they win, extra content for the month, better value. I was holding that egg for too long. I had to drop it. I felt like JT ADHD on me. You know what I mean?
I thought you were going to crack it open and something cool was going to be inside.
Yeah, I figured that might have been thought too. Danny's wearing the same thing that he ate 9 hot dogs and drank 9 beers in.
That's true.
Is that
That's
washed?
True. No.
There's no chance. I could have
no,
told you that.
no chance.
No, it was not.
I'll tell you what.
But I also, I didn't, I feel like that wasn't, like an intensive day. Like I could rewear this sweatshirt.
No, you sweat out hot dogs.
Yeah, bro.
You sweat out those hot dogs.
I bet you
Come
if you
on.
smell
I
that,
don't think so.
the only thing that you're lucky,
Does it smell like hot dogs?
You can't
it smells like 5 hot dogs.
No, it doesn't.
you can't eat 9 hot dogs and drink 10 beers, and not like sweat. It's like the thermogenic effect. You just fucking it just comes out.
Whoa.
Thermogenics.
Yeah.
I'm
Danny,
bringing science
Danny
on it.
doesn't do laundry when they smell. You think he's gonna do laundry hearing thermodynamics, whatever he said?
I do laundry whenever I need to do laundry.
Which wasn't now.
When I'm down to the last sock.
That is too late because then you have no clothes.
He's
And
just
then
naked all day. I've
Yeah,
seen
he
it.
comes
No,
down.
you-
He comes
no,
down in
you-
his underwear and he's like, "Oh, you want to go?" He's like, "Oh, I can't. I didn't do laundry." He's like, "You don't have a pair of pants left."
I just don't think that far ahead, honestly. Once I'm done with the clothes, I put on the robe, do the laundry, and then I have the new wardrobe for the day.
But you know
the
the
week.
the worst thing about laundry is that like you do it and you're good. You have no dirty laundry for about 30 minutes, and then you have to change a shirt. And you go, fucking. Now I'm starting a new hamper.
That's true.
Like you will only have clean laundry and no dirty laundry for like
A couple hours, maybe.
hours max.
I mean, I don't know why you're doing laundry then just tossing you're wearing a shirt for 30 minutes and tossing it into the laundry.
I spilled something on it.
Okay, well that's a little different. That's what's surprising. I thought that because he didn't wash it, I'd see a mustard somewhere.
No, I was clean that day.
It's clean
I was
dog
clean.
sucking.
I am impressed. I have to say the nothing on that shirt from that day. Wow.
No, I also
You put cheese on it too.
when I went to go put it on, the Cracker Jack sticker was still on there, a little prize inside. I took that off.
Huh.
What?
Nothing. It's just like showing, oh, this is definitely a short shirt I've worn before. So much so that you put a sticker to mark that you've worn it. Still no laundry.
No, it was on the shirt.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I didn't do it intentionally.
I know. Wait, what do you mean you didn't do it intentionally? You put the sticker on.
I put the sticker on, and then I just went to go put on a sweatshirt for the podcast, and the sticker was still on it.
Right. Just confirming that it's not clean. is
I
all I'm
already
saying.
confirmed that
No,
beforehand.
No, I'm not saying that you were hiding the
Well,
fact.
yeah, I was lying about the fact that it's not clean.
Why do your guys' laundry cycles line up so much?
Our periods are synced up. We're just
Yeah, I think you guys have been living together too long.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's also, I mean, it's very natural because it's like,
You both have exactly a week of clothes and wait till the week is up.
Yeah,
to
but
do
like
laundry.
no, like let's say we're gonna go somewhere, right? We're going on a little trip to film something. Like probably we're gonna bring some clothes, pack some clothes, and when we get back, we both need to wash those clothes. So it's just it's a natural sinking.
It's natural syncing up.
The best way to pack for a trip is to wash every single thing you're about to take, and then that laundry load, that's your suitcase.
Okay, I like that.
It's a pro tip.
I'm gonna just guess, and I'll guess for everybody watching too. You guys pack maybe barely the night before.
Oh, definitely the night before.
Yeah.
Morning of.
That's what I was getting at.
Morning of.
Morning of stuff. Well, that's why every time we go somewhere with him, he's like, "Oh, you have the thing I need, right?" Because
No,
I'm not gonna pack
that's
it.
That's intentional.
Because I'm not gonna pack it.
That's intentional. I am a terrible human being when it comes to packing because I won't bring an iPhone charger on any trip because I know someone else has one.
That is such a
and we're gonna get them so I'll always have one. It'll be in the wall in the hotel. I'll be able to use it. Maybe I'll have to wait for Danny to finish using it, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. But if we both plug it in, it gets mixed up. Someone's gonna take mine. It's fucking bullshit. I always come out missing a charger on these trips. I'm not fucking bringing them anymore.
That is such a piece of shit person to do.
Yeah.
That is such a bad person thing to do.
Let me use your charger.
No, you don't use the charger. Also, you can't use my charger anymore because I have the new iPhone, bitch.
That's true.
So you can't even use it.
No, you're right. The whole new iPhone thing has caused a bit of a kerfuffle now because last trip I went to UFC last weekend and my plan didn't work. I had to buy a charger.
Bad person. And now you're
he had
spending
the new one.
Yeah, bad person. When we went to AC for the 500 Patreon Gold video. JT, I was like, JT, you probably didn't bring a charger, did you? He was like, no. He's like, I have a new iPhone, bitch. You can't use mine. He was like, oh no, I need a charger. It's like, that's what he gets. Bad person, bad packer.
I also had the old one.
Well, this one I drove, so I always have a charger in my car, but I didn't bring it up to the room, so plus the charger in the car. I don't have the fucking cube anyway. Was there any behind the scenes stuff from hot dog eating that? Because I know sometimes you don't catch something on camera. Anything happen?
We do have, like, the amount of footage I have is more than an hour that I chopped down to 17 minutes. So, I mean, if you want the extra footage on Patreon, I could on it, like, it won't be, it'll just be thrown up, the footage. Anything specifically in the background?
Like on the drive there, maybe? Nothing?
No, but last time because we were in the Sky Lounge, last time G-Eazy was there. So I was I was hoping to maybe see someone famous, like that'd be funny. But it was just us.
Yeah.
Oh,
if I hit it one time, I'm a piper. That's him.
That's G-Eazy.
Or is that ASAP? He's in that song.
Well, I don't think that's his line. That's not G-Eazy's line.
Yeah, that's not G-Eazy's line.
But it's that song?
He is in that song, I think.
What we did find out is that 3 people who have been on the podcast work at the Mets.
That is true.
3 people who have been on the podcast. Wait, what?
Works at City Field.
Works at City Field.
Yeah. Old. So, like, Matt Young, it's old episodes, bro. He was a waiter there in the area. And then this girl, Small Fry Ange, she's actually a dancer for the Mets. We saw her on the screen. And then Ray works there. So it was like, wow, look at that. We kind of all saw them at separate times.
It's an odd coincidence,
Yeah. Maybe there'll be more people at the Mets.
Maybe.
What they didn't see behind the scenes that I cut out, but I talked about it, was the managers coming up to us. Because they were overly friendly to the point where if you were a manager, I don't think you'd let these things happen. Like, the goal to drink 9 beers, if it's not Danny or Martin, those people are falling and knocking shit over and maybe causing a ruckus. I think it was definitely they were testing the waters around the 6th inning when they came up to us finally.
It was definitely a sobriety check. Yeah. Masqueraded.
They let Danny walk the line and touch his nose and say the ABCs backwards.
First of all, that means someone ratted.
I don't think anybody ratted.
Someone ratted. She knew exactly the challenge we were doing. I don't think she was just keeping tabs on us.
Well, you were in the
Could it have just been the bartender like watching?
For sure. And you were in the bathroom.
I was trying to go to different bartenders. I don't know.
Why?
There was a fucking rat?
Because
there was a fucking rat in
There
City
was a
Field?
dirty little cheese-eating rat there with you?
I'm not surprised there was a rat in City Field.
You also probably missed the entire time because Antonio was hearing us through his sunglasses. He could hear what I was saying, so I was just walking away from him and giving him like secret James Bond messages.
Yeah, but the audio, because we were separated, it was the first time using that equipment.
We got a 10-2 situation
here.
Yeah.
And Martin was just, his audio wasn't even hooked up to my glasses. It was just running the whole time. So, God, the things I heard from Martin every time I went to the bathroom was terrible. Martin's whole, if you want Martin's whole taking a dump on Patreon, I can put it up there too.
Also, the funny part was that I was doing that, and Martin, even though his thing was not connected to Antonio's glasses, thought it was, and
Yeah.
kept speaking into it as if he was speaking to Antonio, and he was just speaking the future Antonio.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, that's true. I clearly told him. I was like, "Can you stop doing that? You are not hooked up to my setup. It's a whole separate line because I can't trust him to lose the microphone because he's a little goose." But I can't imagine what while he was taking a shit, he was probably going, "Oh, Antonio, listen to this," and then just literally the people in the bathroom were probably shocked.
The big question I feel like a lot of people might have is, did the people around us have a worse time because we were there?
For sure.
Really?
For sure.
I don't know.
For sure.
I don't know.
Oh, no one had a better time.
Oh, I would have. I would have enjoyed the little mini show in front of me because like baseball's got a lot of breaks.
Yeah, but
and you get a little mini show of like, man, is this guy really gonna fucking do it?
we got lucky with the tickets, but those tickets are usually like old people and their children. So like,
I saw you blur out a child's face.
yeah, it was just too much. I just don't feel. If I didn't blur that kid in that video, also to listen to this, you very much have to watch the video from Wednesday.
They've all watched it.
But he would have been such a prominent character, and I did a lot of things to get him out of there.
The guy in front of us was pretty. At first, I thought he was going to be upset at us because Martin was cursing like cursing
he
up a
can't-
storm in
Martin,
front of children.
He can't
Yeah, he
stop, bro. Every time, like, shh.
Well, I mean, Martin is used to the kind of nosebleeds, kind of trash people section.
Jesus Christ! What is wrong? Bro,
And-
Danny sits there one time because we got lucky.
And listen,
time.
especially at other sporting events, those are my people. I don't really get it with baseball as much, but I can say that those are my people. Those are my people.
Danny's like the worst person
Yeah.
to have a good experience somewhere,
Well, I mean, I don't know about that.
or a better experience than somebody else in the same place.
Well, either way, the
You were those people
Sitting
the
up there
day
with the
before that.
plebs.
Yeah,
the point is
The
that-
untouchables.
we are still those people.
That's where
we're
it's
still-
we are
that's
very
where
much still those people.
that's where it's okay to scream and curse in front of children.
Yeah.
Because those children are gonna go back home and hear it at home anyway.
And they're going to become those people anyway.
Okay, everybody has to relax.
Yeah.
Listen, again.
No, those are our people.
Those are our
apparently
people.
not Danny.
Those
No,
are
not
our
Danny's
people.
people.
Oh,
He
no,
sits-
those are my
he sits
people.
behind
You made fun of those
Those are
people.
my people.
He sat behind the dugout one time, and he's too good for the nosebleeds now.
Yeah.
Listen.
You just
and-
insulted their lineage.
Listen, and he was also saying things that you wouldn't say in the garbage section. He was,
That's what we're calling it now.
he was
Stop
he was,
calling it that.
He was very, very descriptively talking about the players' asses in a semi-derogatory way.
So were you.
Did he have any?
I was whoa. I was saying
I have the footage, baby.
pull up the footage.
There's a whole section that you wanted me to specific. Oh, you want it behind the scenes? There is a whole section that you specifically wanted me to record as one of your bits. That's just talking about how their asses look good in the pants.
Well, that's true, but
true.
I didn't
Yeah.
say it.
They do, they
so,
do.
I
They do,
didn't
they
say
do
it
look good.
so vulgarly.
They
baseball
got-
pants are known for that.
I'll tell you what. I don't know what they're doing with Mrs. Met. They gotta do something. They gotta do something about.
Oh
that.
yeah,
They gotta do something.
that
about
is she
There's,
is.
there's no reason for her to be caked up like
it's the
that.
mascot for the Mets.
I mean, it's definitely padding.
What's the worst like sporting events? Nope. What's the worst sporting event?
Mascot?
No. What the fuck is the word? Experience that you had. Why couldn't I think of experience? You can't tell me you've had. Oh, you know what? Danny might have had a good. This is not a stray, but Danny might have had a good one every time because he ruins it for other people if he gets too drunk. Because when we went to the XFL, Danny ruined it for everybody.
That's it did happen one time.
But have you ever had a bad experience?
No.
I really
I guess
haven't.
maybe it's just not a great experience, maybe. But there's no like bad ones except for that.
I haven't really had a bad one. I mean, the sport event's pretty good. I the only one I can think of honestly is that like I bet on the Spurs to get over 100.
Oh yeah,
Like
that's
to get 113 points or over, and they got 112 at the last second. I went.
That's
well,
tough. Yeah, a bad bet. That sucks.
I love a live event. I'm just happy to be there. Like I'm truly just happy to be there, regardless of where I am in the stadium.
Dude, can't you get baseball tickets like in those garbage sections for like $20
It's
bucks?
like the Mets tickets are literally $6.
that is dude. That's
which
insane.
makes it like that is the one thing baseball has going for it is it has so many games and the tickets are cheap that it is actually like an affordable good activity for anybody.
Is it-
which is nice.
Is it just because the stadium's so big?
I think it's because there's just so many games.
Yeah, who's gonna? It's like
That's true.
there's empty seats in there, you know, because there's so many.
I
What
think-
is
And
a
the
baseball
stadiums are
season?
huge.
182 games.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's half the year.
Which means it's like basically 90 games at home season ticket holders aren't going to 90 games.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
I think the Mets they play 17 games, 17 days in a row right now. It's like crazy. Like I don't even know.
What?
Yeah. I'm not kidding. It's just I don't know. It's just wild. Baseball's weird. Also,
I mean, the day we went was the Saturday before Easter Sunday, and they played the day before and the next day, which is Easter.
and then 14 days after that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just it's wild. It's a wild sport. Jason wants to ask us a question. All right, ask us a question, Jason.
If you could flip a coin, heads you get $1 billion, and tails you lose everything you possess, would you flip it?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You fucking kidding me?
You're basically
The
asking,
upside is insane.
You're basically asking, would I rather take a chance on getting $1 billion or losing
You're just
like
homeless,
yeah.
$7,000? That's what you're asking.
All right, maybe I should have changed it.
We asked something like that similar before. It was
How about $5 million?
Yeah. Still, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
It would be a little tough to restart from zero right now.
zero is
What does everything I possess mean?
You lose
You're
everything you
homeless.
own, home,
home.
clothes,
Home. I don't want to lose my home because of
the,
that.
the YouTube channel?
Yeah.
everything you own, every
Okay.
asset.
All right, hold on.
Every
No,
asset.
No.
That sucks.
No.
For $1 billion, maybe. For $5 million, no. For $1 billion, like maybe because restarting YouTube for the chance at $1 billion, it's kind of crazy.
Any question where the offering is $1 billion, I will at least consider it.
Danny's sucking it.
Any question.
Danny's sucking
Any
it.
question it. Any question.
Any question.
Any question, I will consider it.
Anything.
Consider.
Anything.
Would you
Consider.
And would you take the deal? You lose everything, including the YouTube channel.
I mean,
Danny's flipping that coin
the
7
thing is,
times.
the thing is, that if I wait, what is it? If you lose or you get the $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's very upsetting.
That's the same question. It's the same.
I probably wouldn't take the chance, but with $1 billion, we could make much better content.
We could just go to just fucking
And I still have the,
With a-
the YouTube channel. If you win the
with
billion,
$1 billion. Why not just go on like a ranch or an island and just make whatever content, even if it's good or bad. You could just live.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
just
saying.
live. You could just
I mean,
live.
I don't want to move to a ranch. I'll stay right fucking here. I got $1 billion.
I was really. Well,
You could build a ranch. You could build a ranch right here in Queens.
I would kind of hope he would take us out of here. You know, we would go together somewhere.
I mean, we can go together to fucking Brooklyn or something. I'm not leaving this place.
Fucking. This guy flips every 3 months.
I really don't.
With $1 billion, you could build a ranch in Brooklyn. It'd be fine.
I've
know.
always said that even if I leave temporarily, I'll always come back here. Always.
Danny will always be
New York
back.
City.
You
to
could buy.
go
You
sit
could buy
out.
with $1 billion. You could easily buy this whole block.
That'd be nice. Buying
Yeah,
a
sure.
block.
Buy a whole block.
Sure.
Bulldoze everything.
Bro, is there any person on the face of the planet that doesn't like dream of winning the lottery and what they would do with it? Is there any person that's like, oh no, it's unrealistic?
You would have to be a Shaolin monk.
This is what we talked about. I'm of the belief that is why you buy the lottery ticket. It's a 2-hour dream pass to I could win a lot of money and change my
but
life.
it's delusion.
Yeah,
That's really sad.
because if you
Is it not?
if you don't buy it, you don't have a chance to win. If you buy it, you just get that. You get that little. You get to spend time in delusion, in the clouds of what you would do with it.
See, I'm not a fan, but I can't really knock it because I do the same thing, except for it's a 20-leg parlay for $1. $1 to like $5 million, 20 legs.
No, I agree. That's great.
I'm not a fan of the lottery ticket though. It's just like because at least with the sports thing, I can delude myself into thinking that I'm smarter than like the bookies and I know what's gonna happen. The lottery thing is actually truly random.
That's even better. That's something beautiful about that. You know.
Somebody's got to win.
See, that's their slogan, and that's a dangerous slogan.
Actually, that's a good point. In your 20-leg parlay, if the whole population did that, it could still lose. If the whole population did the lottery, someone has to win.
I mean,
Yeah, but there could be-
eventually someone has
Well,
to.
that's what I'm saying. Eventually, someone has to win. Yours just loses if it loses.
Right,
You know
but
what I mean?
fucking 10,000 people could do mine if they all tail me.
True.
My genius parlay.
Oh, that's true too.
We don't have to split the winnings. We're gonna make DraftKings go bankrupt.
That's true too.
It feels slightly predatory that the lottery is run by the government, but
I think that's fine. I think that's fine
It's
until
weird.
until you get into it and they're like, well, actually, all the winnings of the lottery have been the government people, and then they also kill people. Then when you get into that, that's tough.
That and also the fact that like it's state-sponsored gambling because like some of these states have gambling is illegal, but you can play our lottery and get a chance at winning big. That's just gambling.
All right, if you win the lottery, you're doing the lump sum for about what is it like a fourth of the winnings?
It's not fourth.
Or I mean, after taxes,
It's a little less than
half.
It's a little less
and then
than
it's like half of that.
It's a little less than
You,
that.
you always do lump sum.
Really?
Always, yeah.
It depends.
Is it because you think they're gonna kill you?
Well,
First,
I mean,
first, let's lay it out. You can choose lump sum for a less amount of money, or you can choose monthly or yearly payments for a larger piece of the money.
but it's literally the payments is literally over like 30 years, and I've read about it online. They say that you're pretty much guaranteed if you just take a lump sum and like throw it in stocks over that 30 years, you will get more than that lump sum. Because whenever they advertise the lottery number, oh, it's $1 billion. That is the payments over like 20, 30 years.
I figured that his answer was investing mind, and that's completely correct. Depending on my age, I might just do the yearly. Just not worry about it and just
But
sit.
that's when they kill you.
That's the thing. Don't want to die.
yeah, that's the conspiracy.
That's
is
the
that they
thing.
kill you so that they don't have to. But is that money not owed to your estate?
No, it probably is.
Yeah, probably.
So then,
yeah,
kill me.
It'd be tough for them to kill you. But also, I think they could finagle something maybe. You probably have to prove every year that you're alive. That sucks, you know? Like, I don't want to have to do that either. Like, no way they just send money somewhere, right? They probably have to prove you're alive, kind of. I think I read somewhere that someone won the $1,000 a week for life.
Yeah.
Every year, he just has to prove he's alive, so they keep going. I don't want to do that.
That sounds so nice. And then you think about it and get reminded that it's only $52,000 a year. You're not like retiring, and you're not going and buying a house off that. Like
I mean,
$1,000.
I know, but on top of like you're living your normal life plus some. Like,
No, listen,
it's great.
I
What
will
do you-
gladly accept
what
it
do
if
you-
anyone wants to give it to me right now. All I'm saying is that sounds so nice. And then if you just do the math, you go, oh, I still have to work. I can't retire. I can't go buy at my dream house. I can't do any of that.
But
I
you
mean,
could.
I could get a lot of Uber Eats every
Bro,
month.
if you had to spend $2 on a scratch off and you got that, you'd be fucking
I am not
sucking
knocking
the
it.
lottery's
I'm
peanut.
not-
And also with that, like it is an assurance that like you can never really, like even if you got fired from your job, like you'll never like become homeless
Dude,
essentially.
but
Oh,
dude, not
I could do
true.
it.
Number one, $1,000 a week in 20 years, a lot less. Not only that, all of those have stipulations. They say $1,000 a week for life. Dude, they last 20 years, 25 years, and then you're done.
Like 25 to life, like a jail sentence, but the
No.
good kind.
It max 25. They will give you.
Oh.
I'm saying if you read the fine print, all of those is $1,000 a week for the next 20 years, for the next 25 years.
So
I'm fine with that too. I'll take it.
There's been a trend on TikTok that was going around that was like basically assuming that you win the lottery and you keep it a secret from everybody. It's like if I won the lottery, nobody would know, but there would be signs, like as in like what
Right.
you would buy. What would be your sign?
I don't know. Do you have one?
Mine would be
Give me a second.
franchising a Jersey Mike's and a 7-Eleven in
We
the
would
same.
know.
in
Bro,
the
we
would
would
know.
know immediately.
in the same lot.
It has to
in
be
the
more
same
like.
lot.
But
Wait,
wait,
no. The whole trend is that you wouldn't know because I didn't tell you.
No,
but
that's
the-
not.
no,
that's
no,
not
no,
the
But
no,
there
trend.
would be
Danny.
signs.
No,
Danny,
that's
no,
not the
Danny.
trend.
Yes,
bro.
it is.
No. We would have to like. It's like
It would be like, huh? How did he afford that? Not. This is a $2 million business you have all of a sudden.
It's like, I have like 10 Louis Vuitton bags now out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Not
That's
that you
a sign.
Not yes.
Danny, a $2 million business. It's
Okay,
like,
okay.
You open up
A
two-
dead giveaway.
2 businesses.
I didn't think the trend meant that the signs had to be something that wouldn't give it away.
No, it's like subtle. Like it'd
oh,
be
okay.
subtle.
Well then,
Like there'd be signs. Oh yeah, I own a yacht. Like what are you
that is
talking?
a dream
what
of
are you
mine, though.
talking about?
I think if they're in the same lot, they might even have a connecting door if both franchisees allow. Anyway, that's
You know they already
besides
have
the point.
those?
Jersey Mike's on 7-Eleven?
Yeah, it's called Wawa.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
He's right though.
Yeah, I mean, at a rudimentary level, he's correct.
I mean, at the basic level, he's
they
exactly
both sell
right.
sandwiches. So
I mean, what is,
don't get me started on this.
name-
Don't get me started on
name
this.
Yeah, one doesn't sell burrito bowls though. I'm not sure about their soup situation.
also, name one thing that 7-Eleven sells that Wawa.
Oh, Wawa's got it.
Oh yeah, I mean that's besides the point. That's not what it's about. I just like 7-Eleven.
What would be your sign?
This is bullshit, by the way.
Probably a $40 million mansion in the like.
Burrito bowls. Fucking jack of all trades, master of none. That's what that is.
He's talking about Wawa.
Talking about
I know, but I
Wawa.
think
It's a
it's-
master of none.
Who?
Wawa.
No, you're right. I mean,
They make good breakfast sandwiches.
Good. Not great.
Does Jersey Mike make breakfast
They
sandwiches?
make great sandwiches.
Do they make breakfast sandwiches?
I don't care. I don't
That
know
means-
and I don't care.
That means no.
you're making me want Jersey Mike's, by the way. But
I haven't.
Also-
I've never had it.
I haven't looked into the stipulations, but I think if I franchise a Jersey Mike's, I can put my own sandwich on the board, which would be really nice.
I don't think you have to go that far.
what would you call it?
I don't know.
What would you call a sandwich that you created? Like on
You
a
could
billboard
just go with
at
the
a store?
Danny, but that's a little
No,
boring.
not the Danny.
Yeah, it's a little basic.
What would you name your sandwich if you
Oh my
owned a
God.
sandwich shop? You had to have thought about this.
If I own the shop or if I own what is the sandwich called?
But like, what? Bro,
What does it
it's the
matter?
same fucking question. Stop doing that,
I don't know.
bro. You made the sandwich. You named it. What would you name
It
it?
depends on what's on the sandwich. I mean, I can't tell you.
People
I
like
can't
you-
just. I'm not just gonna name a sandwich that could be anything. I'd probably have a sandwich with this kind of mood that I name something like this, and sandwich with a different kind of mood that I
Good.
name something
The
like this.
second mood. What is it?
Well, what mood is that?
Brother!
Is it a hot sandwich, like one of like the gross ones, but it's so good, you know,
Hey,
like chicken and
let-
gravy and fucking onion rings and shit?
Let me-
Yeah, I would do that. I would do like onion rings, fries, everything on it, and be like the late night snack. Or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. Is
Yeah.
it that kind of sandwich, or is
You
it
do
like
have
a
to name
regular
it.
lunch
Bro,
sandwich?
it's not that
he's right.
complicated.
You have to name it
It's not
after
like-
the ingredients.
You
Yeah.
have a gun to your head and you have one sandwich to put on the board. What do you do and what do you call it?
First of all, he's getting shot. He's gonna go, oh, I don't know, because I want to do this.
As
and
soon
then,
as, as soon as he goes, well, it depends what mood I. Bang! It's
he's
like,
gonna go, is there onions at this location?
Maybe I'll name it. Oh, Professor Moriarty's little snack.
Little snack.
That's the full name. Professor Moriarty's little
It's on a
snack.
hero roll.
yes, no, it can't be on
It's
a hero
roll.
now.
Yeah, it's on a roll.
It's a little snack.
I
Can't
thought it
be
could
on
be like an ironic
Like
naming.
calling up
like it's
like-
huge.
True.
And it's
that could be
Professor
That's
funny.
Moriarty's
funny.
little snack.
That
That's
could be
funny.
funny,
That's
too.
funny. Way too long a name, by the way. That name sucks.
Well, it would probably be
PF.
yeah.
Or maybe you're a doctor.
PM.
Oh, yeah, doctor.
PMLS.
Did you get your PhD? You
PMLS.
just be Dr. Moriarty.
Yeah, Professor Moriarty little snack. PMLS.
Why just be doctor? And then you can do whatever you want.
Or I could just name it Professor Moriarty snack, and then it could be called PMS.
That's good. That's good. But you need chocolate on it now.
Why is chocolate?
Girls like chocolate on their periods.
Ice
Oh,
cream,
it's just
too.
like chocolate and like pickles and ice cream and shit. All
Yeah,
the-
it's like it's
all the cravings.
yeah, like a cravings.
It sounds disgusting.
That's
by the way. You just said chocolate, pickles, and ice cream. That's
He
disgusting.
kind of crushed it though.
Actually, oh my god, I just had a brain fart. I literally just thought I invented the ice cream sandwich. I was like, what if we did put ice cream on a sandwich? What about that, guys?
Dude, you can make the bread chocolate.
No, but honestly, hear me out on this because I did this during COVID. An ice cream sandwich, and it's literally white bread and ice cream. Like that, it's a real sandwich.
I did
gotcha,
that.
I
I did that
gotcha.
as a child.
Yeah, when you were 4 years old,
Yeah.
maybe. How
Yeah.
old were you?
I'm just saying, I think the cookie might just like be detracting from the real star of the show here.
Was it a situation where you had ice cream and you had bread and you're like, huh? Or was it you
was-
had nothing in the fridge?
It was definitely like a desperation meal. You know, like you look in the fridge and you're like, I'm not sure what I can make out of these things, but I'm
And-
gonna give it my all.
And you made the Professor Danny's ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, all of them are gonna be called Professor Moriarty.
Oh, Professor Moriarty.
Actually, that's just the name of the store.
Yeah, so now you could get rid of
It's not
this
Jersey
first
Mike's.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need the franchise. There was an original question, by the way.
What was it?
What would you were trying to think of what you would do? What would be the signs if you won the lottery?
Oh, right.
Can I get sued by Sherlock Holmes?
For
Sherlock
no,
Holmes.
it's your name.
Yeah, it's my name. I mean, that's the villain in Sherlock Holmes, Professor Moriarty.
First of all, you know Sherlock Holmes doesn't exist, right? He can't sue
well,
you.
not him, but you know, whoever wrote it.
Is that
Scott Fitzgerald?
No,
is that a public domain at this
it
point?
could be probably.
There's a lot of Sherlock Holmes movies. I mean,
It's-
Will
yeah.
Ferrell got his hand on
I mean,
one.
it's my name, so as long as I go get a doctorate in some bullshit.
You don't need a doctor
I
to be a
don't think you
professor.
need a doctorate. I don't think you need to
true.
go to school, brother.
Well, I definitely that would be part of the legal case. Anyway, what would be your
you don't need
sign?
to go to school.
I think I don't know. I don't know what it would be. I feel like I wouldn't do much. Maybe just more trips. It's really lame. I have lame answers. I know I have lame answers. Like probably just more trips, maybe.
I feel like more TVs. We already have 3 TVs upstairs in your living room. I feel like it would just look like a Buffalo Wild Wings in here.
Actually, oh no, you're 100% correct. Like every part of this house and the yard would look like just upgraded to the max. Probably.
That's what I was thinking. I think for him, he would get more gizmos and gadgets, because like right now he's got the coffee table upstairs that like can charge. It's a speaker. It can charge your phone, and you open it, and it's fucking
A
filled with
fridge.
beer. It's a
Well,
fridge.
I like things.
You get shit like that everywhere.
Oh, for sure. I like things that are other things. Love
Yeah.
that. Love saving space. Love that.
All right, so Antonio's sign is that he's gonna buy a vibrator that's also a karaoke machine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
essentially.
What about you?
7 burrito bowls a day.
No, I already have that. I think it would just be like, you just see me like with more Uber Eats, kind of.
There'd be signs.
There'd be signs.
JT, this is the 4th Uber Eats today.
Yeah,
Did
exactly.
you win the lottery? It's like,
Like, no.
that's what it would be.
Pretty much,
Maybe. I think you would go to more UFC events. What about that?
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, Jet season tickets, obviously.
Yeah, that would
That's
be,
a good
that'd
sign.
be
See,
sure.
that's a good subtle sign.
That's a good subtle
That's
sign.
a good subtle sign. Not
Sure.
owning 3 businesses now. You understand? Like the difference?
If we, how much are those?
Unclear.
You don't know?
Unclear.
A couple seasons ago, they were probably dirt
But
cheap.
it's only like
What's changed?
Well, I mean, every year you guys talk
They're
about how
better?
good you are.
No, when
now.
when they got to a new stadium,
Aaron Rodgers makes
my
it more expensive.
family used to have it season tickets. So when they went to the new stadium, like everything went up a
Isn't it-
lot.
It's only like 8 games, right?
Yeah,
Because it's 16,
Yeah.
17 total, and then only half them are home.
yeah. It's only 8 games.
So it's
There's 8 home games?
Mhm.
That's a lot, is it not? Well, I guess that's just how the math works out.
Just half and half.
Oh.
And
could
you
be
sh-
9.
Yeah, it depends.
Could be
Depends on
9,
the
yeah.
year. Do they play the? No, they played the Giants last year, so
Yeah,
they don't play them this year.
They
play
don't play them for another 4 years.
Yeah, fucking like the World Cup.
Yeah, you could write that off as like, we're like, wow, Danny, how'd you afford these? These are like a few $1,000s, and it's, oh yeah, my uncle got it to me as like a Christmas present.
Yeah,
Level 2, 50-yard line. Perfect football seats.
love that. Love
Perfect
that.
football seats.
I don't think
You want to
there's.
get box seats?
I mean,
Ooh.
yeah, but I thought we were talking about subtle signs
You-
here.
oh, I got an inheritance.
No, you're starting to lose it. You're starting to lose. You're starting to lose
If
it.
the explanation is I got a large sum of money, then it's
No,
basically
The explanation is I won the lottery.
No, your grandpa's brother had these. He bought them for the season. Croaked. Passed them down.
Oh,
So
But
yeah,
I
no,
still have to pay for them. You can't just pay for life.
your grandfathered in maybe.
Oh yeah, okay, gotcha.
Oh, it wouldn't be for life. No.
Oh, this year, brother.
Okay.
This year.
But then,
and then next
so,
year,
so now next year it's like,
now my aunt, who
Danny's
he's
gonna-
married to.
Danny's gonna run out of relatives that are big Jets fans.
Yeah.
Man, Jets box seats would be so awesome.
The lamest, the worst games of football ever.
Those are sometimes the most fun.
When you're not watching the
I mean,
game,
to be fair, better than
not having
Giants
boxing.
box seats. And I'm not leaving fucking. We're not
okay,
going.
I'm not
We already have to go
down.
to New Jersey for these. I'm not going to fucking somewhere else.
All right, the Picky Boys box. You'll see that in 2030.
No, you're not seeing any of our boxes. You're not seeing any
Hey,
boxes.
yo.
You said it.
Hey
I
yo,
got a Patreon.
I didn't think it like that.
You said it like that.
I had a realization a few days ago. I don't know which animals can swim. Like,
Fish, Danny.
well, yes.
No, but he's on to something here. Hold on.
I'm talking about, think about land animals.
right.
If you threw them in the water,
Okay.
which ones would survive?
I think all of them.
Dog?
I think all of them.
Definitely not all of them.
Pretty much.
Cow?
Chimps and gorillas can't.
Cow's tough. Cow's tough. You know. Side note, real quick. 30 seconds. You know the moose's natural predator? Do you know what animal it is?
Killer whale.
Fucking, isn't that crazy? It's a killer whale.
So they swim.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they swim.
That's the thing. All those hooved animals are surprisingly good swimmers.
I think it's the antlers, like rudders, maybe. You know. That's
But dude,
probably not
chimps and gorillas, I think they're too dense. They're too muscular, and they can't.
right. Is there an animal that you learned that you're like, oh wow, that can swim?
No. I just thought about, wait, which ones can swim and can't swim?
I would bet, like, if you bet that every animal you saw can swim, you'd probably come out on top. Right? How
So
many?
you think more can swim than can't?
Yeah, I think so. Can we look this up, maybe?
How many animals?
How many
can't
animals
swim?
can't swim? Like percentage, maybe.
I think tigers love swimming, and I think lions hate it.
Did you see that picture of a tiger underwater grabbing a fish?
No.
It's fucking terrifying.
Is there any animal?
Camels. I mean, that's
That
fair.
makes
they're,
sense.
They're so far from water.
Tortoises, what? Oh,
Yeah,
tortoises.
tortoises can't.
None of the great apes can swim. None of them. Wow.
Wow, tortoise surprised me actually.
Well, I guess it's just the shell's too heavy.
Hippopotamus, unable to swim. They just walk on the bottom of the water.
Oh, that fucking that
But they
counts.
can't. Bro, that just means they can hold their breath a long time. They actually can't swim.
Every time I go on the Disney safari, the hippopotamus underwater, they can swim.
Giraffe makes total sense.
Giraffe Do they have to swim? They're so long. Other examples include their inability, their density. Right.
So not many, honestly.
Yeah,
Not
most
many
can.
mammals.
Most can. But you see, and all the animals they named, except for the apes, I get they can't swim. How the fuck is a giraffe gonna swim, dude?
Why would it ever need to? It would have to be in 25-foot deep water, right?
That's true.
To need to swim.
Dumb question. Real dumb question. Is the giraffe related to the brontosaurus? Because don't tell me you watch Jurassic Park with that thing with the long neck and you don't go, that's kind of a giraffe.
I don't think so, because isn't the whole story about giraffes' evolution is that they had tiny necks and then they slowly grew larger and larger necks?
That's true. Like they used to look like horses, I think.
Yeah.
You know
How does that work also?
Do you know how many more neck bones the giraffe has than us?
It's a trick question, isn't it?
0.
It's a trick. It's the same. Because again, they used to just be normal looking, and then
Whoa,
they're
we're not insulting
We're
them
not
here.
long neck shaming
yeah,
here,
relax.
buddy.
their shit just elongated.
Fuck yeah, so does...
They didn't gain new bones. They just like
some tight muscles then. They also hit each other with their necks.
Yeah, I love that.
I think that they're related to brontosaurus. That's what I think.
I think Brontosaurus. First of all, if you ask Jason, that's Bronchiosaurus.
No, we're not doing this.
Secondly-
that was a Patreon episode, I think.
Secondly, I think those are reptiles, dinosaurs.
Were they? I thought they were birds now. Now they're reptiles?
Well, birds are reptiles.
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up with
Whoa.
that.
Go look it up. They fall under these scientists come up with these technical definitions of what is what, and birds are classified under reptiles.
Wait, where do you see that?
From a phylogenetic standpoint, phylogenetic.
Well,
That's important.
Stop using these big
I don't
words,
know what that
brother.
means, but they're reptiles. They
is,
fall.
Is that the name of a pigeon? Columbiadae?
I think it's a wrong picture. No way it's called a Columbid.
I don't know where you got the Y from, but yeah, Columbidae or whatever.
Where did you get the Y?
Where did you find a Y?
Oh, it's a bird family consisting of doves and pigeons. So a dove is just an albino pigeon?
That pigeon's really... Whatever that
Yeah,
bird is
well,
really
pigeons
pretty.
aren't pigeons technically called rock doves?
Oh, because they look like rocks?
I mean, I guess so. That's just their.
That is a beautiful bird.
They have classifications for what all these animals fall under, and birds technically fall under reptiles. They meet all the requirements to be reptiles, and I mean it makes sense.
They don't have scales, bro.
They lay eggs.
Reptiles
Okay.
don't necessarily need to have scales. That's not one of the requirements. It's also just based on their evolutionary tree and where they diverged from each other.
They have
And dude,
claws.
Again, all the fucking
Stop that.
the dinosaurs turned into
But
the chicken's the closest living relative to a
I'll tell you
Tyrannosaurus
what.
Rex.
I'll tell you what. You're right because of the pterodactyl. The pterodactyl. Think about that. The pterodactyls have feathers. You're saying the raptors had feathers?
They think all the dinosaurs had feathers.
So now they all had feathers. So now they were never reptiles. They're birds, brother.
A pterodactyl is also a pterosaur.
I fucking stop that. I don't know. That's really confusing family tree.
I think the
The
pterosaurs
reptile
are
family
different than
tree, there was a
dinosaurs.
cheetah on there. You can't trust that. There's a cheetah there. Reptile
No.
family tree, mammals.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I don't trust this. There's a T-Rex on this chart.
This isn't the same source.
Somebody could put together a compilation of us, which is just like the opposite of National Geographic. It's like 3 grown men trying to figure out what animals are because we do not know.
That's true.
Well, someone came to a question today, not pointing fingers. What animals know how to swim?
That's true.
So-
That's true. What's that animal that's like half a fucking horse and half a zebra?
The donkey?
No. It's
Oh! It's also on the Disney Safari. I know what you're talking about. It's a
Zorse?
Zorse. No.
Not literally.
No.
Not a Zorse.
That's if a horse fucks a zebra.
is
This
it
is not what I'm talking
Is it a
about.
caribou?
Oh
No.
no, it's not.
That's
a
just that's an elk.
Yes,
okapi.
Yes, okapi. That's in the Disney
Wait, can you
African
search it?
Safari.
I want to see what it looks like.
Right there.
Bottom
Animal,
right.
okapi.
Okapi.
First one to the left.
Ooh.
That's in Disney, right there.
Yeah, it looks weird.
Actually, they give this some weird fact though. They go, it's
looks
actually
like a Pokemon.
Yeah,
does
and
look
it has a giraffe-looking head. Like it has those 2 little bumps. That's like giraffe head.
Oh, I remember what she said. I think she said it's more closely related to deer.
Dude,
than,
it's
than
fucking
horse
cheeked up.
or
Click that
zebras.
one, Jason.
That's fake. That's not real.
At the bottom, right there. Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay, guys, it's an animal. Can we calm down?
You know what I thought was because I saw it in Ice Age, so I thought it was extinct. The tapir, maybe it's called.
It's a pier.
I don't know what that is.
Look it up. I thought.
Well,
he stopped the recording.
He stopped it. Well, there it is. This
stopped
guy
the
this guy just decided it was over.
Yeah.
It stopped itself. That's
Jason
what I was-
stopped us short anyway. No, I'm kidding. All right.
Don't forget to sign up for patreon.com/pickyboys. This week's podcast is a Q&A. People like those.
Next week's.
Yeah. Then
Oh,
the
wait.
next one.
No, this one. No,
Yeah,
you're right. This
And
this coming Thursday is the Q&A that the Diamond tier members submitted to us. We're about to film that right now. So get in here.
We got
So
all
many
kinds of
things.
cool
So many things. And we're almost at 700, our picky moms. And thank you for watching. JT, tell me where to find
And
you.
Minecraft.
And Minecraft.
Tonight. Minecraft tonight.
Minecraft tonight.
In the Thunderdome.
Pretty much.
Kind of.
But yeah, you can find me on Instagram at the JBalls.
You can find me at Danny is Watching on Instagram.com.
You can find me at Aunt Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
The Picky Boys on Instagram, TikTok, and do not forget to follow the gaming channel.
Beautiful. Picky Boys Gaming. Thank you.